copying art! Woo! Hey everyone, so welcome back to Copying Art. Copy tayo. There's nothing there. Right, so today will be a bit different because we're going to take on some requests from fans. Alright, so first one is from John Kroll. So can you please explain Subin's painting style? Please, I love his painting style and I want to adapt it to my drawings. Alright, another one is from Gremlin. In the future, could you drop a tutorial on how to color shadows? Okay. Alright, another one is from Mar. Another artist I'd love to see would be Spectral Light. Right, so I think I can make these 3 requests in one video. So first stop is going to be Subin. Now if you don't know, Subin is the illustrator of Overlord. That's why I draw this thing right here. Now Subin's style is basically just like old school painting. I learned that from Overlord fandom. It said that Subin has started before that. Although he draws digitally, he always tries to train with analog or old school method as well, since he dislikes how color blending doesn't feel right to him in softwares. It means that he doesn't like the feel of digital drawing. That's why in some of his artworks, you can see it's more of a painting than a digital one. So right here, I have a sketch of Itadori and Todo from Jujutsu Kaisen. So we're going to apply Subin's painting style on this artwork. Alright, so this is our progress so far. Alright, so what I've been using here is this brush texture. Now the way that this works is that you pick pre-existing colors and then layering that in your drawing. So I'm going to pick this red here and then I'll layer that in the blue. Now I got purple or pink. And just keep layering that until you blend your colors. Now I did not use any blending brush here yet, but this is the point. We're just playing around, adding random shapes or colors and painting and blending and blah 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 there. Now this is what is commonly done in traditional painting. You just pick colors from your plate and then paint that in your drawing. Now you can see other artists that does this same trick as well, like Ross Draws, Mikey Mega Mega, or Spectral Light AAA. But yes, they're basically the same trick. The only difference is that Subin used it on Overlord and Spectral Light used it in Sans or Minecraft, I guess. So I'm just going to keep working on this and I'll check back soon. So this is what we got now. So for the entirety of this drawing, I've only used 3 brushes. A solid brush, an airbrush, and this textured brush. It's a common misunderstanding that artists use like 100 brushes to create these kinds of art, but no, they just use like 3 or 4 brushes. Alright, so there's so much more things to do before I reach this level of drawing. But for now, we're going to use all our focus to refine the face because that's the most important part of the drawing. That's the focal point. Because when you look at the drawing, you don't look at the button, right? No, you don't. You look at the face. You look at the face. Okay? I mean, if you look at one of Subin's drawing, you can see that the most focus here are the faces. If you look at this art, what do you see first? Do you see the axe? Do you see the chest plate? So we're going to focus on that and yeah, I'll check back soon. So this is what we got so far, but it's looking kind of flat, but we're going to fix that later. But for now, I'm going to talk about the other request. There's so many ways that you can add colors to your shadows, but I'm going to talk about the one that I commonly use, and that's color balance. Now in color balance, you can edit the colors of your shadows, midtones, and highlights. So you can be completely experimental with this, and if you're stuck with the colors, you can just use color balance. Alright, so as you can completely see, it changed the whole colors. So this is before and this is after. So it's a little brighter and the shadow is bluer and all that. Alright, so everything is looking good so far, but it's looking kind of bland. Now, if you look at one of Subin's image, you can see like all of these textures that is happening. Now, one way that I apply that to my drawing is that I used an image. Alright, so you can set this into multiply, lower the opacity a bit, and yeah, so you can see how much it changed the whole drawing immediately. You can erase some parts of this and all of that. So I'm going to keep working on this with this texture added, and yeah. Alright, so we're getting closer and closer there eventually. But the one thing that is missing here is the lighting. Now, the lighting here is very, very unique. It's like that 90s mafia clip that I saw somewhere. But anyways, this is basically just extreme lighting, like glowing. Not just glowing. It's like literally glowing. But this is not just color dodge. It's a different layer or a different version of color dodge. It's like this. Alright, so the way that this works is that you pick the light color, block it in the form, then another lighter color, then do the same thing, then blend some parts of it, and yeah, there you go, you have the lighting. Now, this is not done yet. The next step in here is that you gently stroke it with an airbrush. No color dodge, just normal layer. Then you can add some texture with it using blender brushes, and that is how it goes. Right, so it goes the same for the hair. You just add a light color, then add a lighter color in it, blend it a bit, and use the airbrush tool to make it glow. Alright, so don't overdo these things, just add highlights to where it's necessary. So I'm just going to work on this a bit more, and yeah, I hope you like the rest of the video. Alright, so one thing that I forgot to mention about the lighting is these things right here. Now, you might not notice it, but it adds more of that glowing effect to the lighting. You can easily do this by picking a texture brush and bringing the light outside of the outline. Or another way is that you can just add a color there, use a blender brush, one like this one, then just blend it. Alright, so I hope that was helpful, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video.
Myself in the mirror not so long ago, and I told me, do you know? I told me, do you know? All alone in your head, but you don't have to pretend that you will make a change, 'cause you don't wanna change. I'm gonna be real honest this time. I'm okay with it, I am more than fine. I'm gonna roll all less red dice now. Tell me I won't get out. Tell me I won't get out. Alone among the stars, without forgetting who I was, or have to look back that far. And I don't